In the industry. Do you want to advertise your product and services? Count on us. We will do it much more than your expectations. African Broadcasting Network, ABN, will deliver quick and prompt services. Our quality and clarity stands us out when it comes to delivering quality broadcasting. Our staffs are hardworking and versatile in the specific field of office. Our environment is so conducive and we are open to all. We also give advice on how to run your business profitably. African Broadcasting Network is situated at
10039 Bison Street, Suite 338, Houston, Texas 77036. Telephone 346-426-5650 or 832-490-8203.
Website www.abntvnetwork.com. ABN, celebrating Africans' rich cultural heritage.
Well, life to you may be different from life to me. The way I see life most of the time is different from the way you see life. Sometimes life is good. Other times, well, maybe not so good. And this is why many times we need someone to talk to, someone to listen to us without judging us. And this is a program that is designed exactly for that purpose, where we can talk, chat, laugh, and sometimes cry together. Come on. Let's talk over our matters. Let's discuss the matters of life and find solutions together. This is Eshman. Our program is now going to be on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. I need you to join in. We need to talk together. You will have the opportunity to call in, ask questions, discuss matters that concern your heart, and I guarantee you'll be glad that you talked. I'll be waiting on you Tuesday and on Wednesday and on Thursday. Eshman will be waiting for you.
Hey guys, my name is SHINA OYINLOLA, and I'm trying to let you know that Abntv do live stream events. Do you have any event coming up? Do you want somebody to do that for you? Live stream your event either to your own portal or to Abntv direct. Call on us now. 346-426-5650. 346-426-5650. We'll be glad to help you out. Thank you.
Hey, good evening, everyone. So good to know that you're there. Thank you for joining. This is Sharing Life Matters with Eshman. And as usual, it's always a wonderful time. Now, don't forget that this is a family program that you cannot afford to watch by yourself alone. You need to call the people around you. Thank you to all those of you that will always check on us and send messages, on and off the program. Thank you very much for your words of encouragement. We're getting there, and thank you for tagging along. Well, as much as I know, that domestic violence is a major problem in our society, and we must do everything within our power to reduce it as much as possible. And that is why I do what I do. Usually, it's always a big news when someone has killed someone in the name of love or someone has maimed someone in the name of love. That is the news that I would like to celebrate and spread everywhere. But there are always things that happen before the major event of killing and destroying. Those are the things I like to talk about on my program. If we can resolve those little things, maybe the big story will not come up anyway. Domestic violence is not just in the society, it is spreading, and every day to day we hear gory stories of what people are doing to themselves. For me, make sure your relationship works. Do everything within your power to make sure it works. If you have to spend money, spend money. If you have to beg, beg. If you have to call on others to step in, call on others to step in. But if the way is too tough for both of you to walk along, by all means, go your separate ways. You're better off living long as a single parent than dying young in the name of love. Bullets, punch, hammer on the head don't know anyone. They do not respect anybody. They could kill anybody at any time. Run from it as much as possible. Run from violence as much as possible. But it is better you make your relationships work. However, like I keep saying, after you have done everything to make it work, if it doesn't, please don't resort into violence. Well, I hope your day has been good. Mine has been good. I believe that every day is a good day. I just wanted to see life from the positive side. There's always something positive that comes your way. Don't forget that this program has been brought to us by BSA Procurement and Logistics. BSA Procurement and Logistics, that will be your one-stop center for all your shipping needs. Are you thinking of shipping anything down soon or later? Talk to BSA Procurement and Logistics. All manner of shippings that you want. It could be clothes, phones, goods you want to sell, goods that you want to give to your loved ones. BSA Procurement and Logistics, that is your right place. Don't forget, it's Christmas season and there are goods moving up and down. Do you want to move goods to America or you want to move goods from America? BSA Procurement and Logistics. Shipping is done every Thursday. Yes, shipping is done every Thursday. They ship from US to Nigeria every Thursday, and they also ship from Nigeria to US every Thursday. Well, most of the time, shipping takes between 7 to 10 working days, and it is high time you started talking to them. The phone numbers will be displayed during the advert and the addresses. You can please call or book an appointment. You will surely be glad that you did. Next time you have anything to ship, BSA Procurement and Logistics. Tonight, we're going to be talking about a very important topic that we started yesterday, and that is on attitude. And I've titled it, Attitude, Your Biggest Asset. The reality is that the word attitude can never be fully exhausted, but we will try and talk about it as much as we can. Yesterday that we started the topic, of course we gave a lot to the ladies why they should have the right attitude. Today, I'll be addressing the men on their attitude. Attitude is everything. Just whatever you want in life, really. I've told you, money may not be able to buy you all the things that you so desire to buy. And that's the truth. But guess what? Attitude can open any door. If you had the right attitude, there's almost no door that you cannot open. The problem with us most of the time is that we want the best of life with the wrong attitude. No, it's not going to work. They're two opposite things. We must have the right attitude to get what we need. You, my viewers, as you're listening to me tonight, I want you to sit and relax, because by the time we're done, I'm sure you would agree with me that surely we all need to have the right attitude. Just before I go on break, may I quickly tell you, most times that we failed not because we didn't try, we failed because we have the wrong attitude. If we all could fix our attitudes, what a lovely world it would be. Surely, there are so many things that we can achieve just by the right attitude. But you know what? I'll go on a very quick break, and when we come back, we will hit the ground running, talking about this tonight. Don't forget, a time will come that you will call in. Surely, there are many people listening to you, and those things that you will say may be what will help a family. So don't keep your words to yourself. They help. This is Sharing Life Matters with Eshman, and I'll see you at the other side of the divide.
BSA Procurement and Logistics Services. Ship to USA from Niger, or ship from Niger to USA, and also to Canada. Individual, small business, corporate establishments, and African stores and restaurants. Ship anything at all. USA Office, 12455 Westpac Drive, Suite H15, Houston, Texas, 77082. Telephone 832-614-8984 or 281-741-4829. Email info@bsaprologservice.com or www.bsaprologservice.com. BSA Procurement and Logistics Services. You are the reason we exist. Organic fruits, vegetable and skimmed non-fat milk extracted by an expert with over 38 years of combined experience working with products and educational. Cleansed and processed without adding additives such as sugar, coloring and preservatives. Paddy's Point organic fruit juice and yogurt bar. Fresh, healthy and delicious. Our special juices includes green juice, energy booster, fusion juice, recovery juice, regulator juice, rejuvenated juice, organic carrot juice, organic laxative juice, organic kidney cleanse. Our fresh made yogurt includes pineapple yogurt, banana yogurt, and coconut yogurt. Order now at 281-741-1037. True Grub Up, Uber Eats, and DoorDash. We also do delivery or walk-in at 3320 Highway C South, Suite D, Houston, Texas, 77082. Check us out at www.paddyspoint.co. Paddy's Point organic fruit juice and yogurt bar. Fresh, healthy, and delicious. Sunrise African Supermarket has been in existence for a while now with everyday 5-star rating. All our customers love one-stop shopping experience. Come see and buy your groceries with us. Sunrise African Supermarket, 12639 Business Street, Houston, Texas, 77099. Open Monday to Saturday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. and 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Sundays. Telephone 346-400-7772. Sunrise African Supermarket. Come, see, and buy your groceries with us. You in Houston area and you need luxury style space, beautiful and elegant chairs, tables, furnitures, Asian design, high stage for celebrants, large free garage parking for guests. Wets Block Event Hall is all you need for weddings, receptions, conference, baby showers, birthdays, graduations, rehearsal dinners, corporate meetings, trade shows, fashion shows, album or book launches. You can design and decorate any special event. Free appointment for a free quote. Check us out, 7636 Allen Drive, Suite A115, Houston, Texas, 77036 or 5711 Ecroft Avenue, Suite A1A, Houston, Texas, 77036. Telephone 832-351-0993, 713-969-0362. westblog@gmail.com or at www.westblog.com. Planning, decorations, and distinction in stock. Think Westblog for your next. marriage-based green card, family petitions, VAWA or green card based on marital problems and abuse, employment-based green card, naturalization, immigrant visa application, asylum, bond hearing visas visa. Samuel Agosha Law Firm, 10039, Business Street, Suite 337. Houston, Texas 77036. Telephone 832-427-6224. Samuel Agosha Law Firm. Let us fight for you.
Welcome back. This is Sharing Life Matters with Eshman. Now, we've been discussing attitude, and I said your biggest assets. Yesterday, I asked the ladies a question. If your man woke you up at 11:30 p.m., though you'll be going to work 4 a.m., and he requested you to boil him rice at 11:30 p.m., what will you do? Of course, we concluded by saying it's not whether you do it or not. It is the way you reply it. It is your response that will also bring another response. But that's it for the ladies, and we'll see further on that some other times. But for tonight, we're looking at the gentleman and the attitude. Most of the time, when the man does not have the right attitude, surely there's bound to be problems. Nobody wants to stay with a person without the right attitude. And one funny thing about attitude is that whoever carries it knows. You know whether you're expressing the right attitude or the wrong attitude. When you express the right attitude, surely you will get positive responses from people around you. But if you're exhibiting the wrong attitude, definitely you would only get negative responses from people around you. So let's look at an average man and the kind of attitudes that we can watch out for and work on. Don't forget, the whole aim of my program is to reduce as much as possible the issue of domestic violence in the society. And we are looking at some things that could cause domestic violence. So we try to knock them off so that we can have a sane and a better society. Now, the man that has a wrong attitude usually is highly unapproachable. And so can I talk to you tonight, Mr. Man, Mr. Husband, all right, Mr. Boyfriend, whatever it is. The first thing you need to let everybody around you know is that you're an approachable person, at least to the woman you call your partner, to the woman you call your wife. Even if you were doing that, and I'm not saying it's right, by the way, to the people outside, if you're being unapproachable to them, again, I am not saying that is right, but if you were being unapproachable to them, you can't afford to be that same person in your own home. You must be able to bring yourself down in such a way that the people that live with you can easily approach you. There is nothing exciting about your own partner being afraid of you. It does not work and it does not make sense. Usually, this will generate a lot of problems. If your partner can't approach you, that will make them to take some decisions by themselves. Not because they really wanted to take those decisions, but because you're not even approachable. They can't even discuss a thing with you. You're either always shouting them down, you're either always feeling disturbed, or just generally not interested all the time. That does not make you a strong man. You have to show interest in what your partner is discussing with you. That is the only way you can agree on things, make decisions together, and forge ahead. But when you're too busy, you're too serious, you're too unapproachable, you're too uninterested, they will make mistakes. How would they make mistakes? One, they would try and do things by themselves. And because they are afraid of you, then they make blunders and mistakes, and you get mad. The lady is not to be blamed in this case. The man is to be blamed. Why? Because you made yourself unapproachable. You cannot live with a partner that cannot easily approach you. There is no reason why your own wife will have to book an appointment before having a discussion with you. It does not make sense. So you must make yourself very approachable. I know sometimes you're busy. It's understandable. But now we're talking about your home. And so the best you have to do, having the right attitude, is to make sure that you're just that open book. I was in someone's house some years back, and the children were all playing in the living room. As soon as he came and they heard his car coming into the compound, guess what? All the children ran away. Why? I wouldn't know. But that's their father. Why did they run away? They ran away because he's simply not approachable. There is nothing sweet about being mean. There is nothing attractive about being too mean. You have to please calm down and be at the level of those that you claim you love. If you truly love them, they must have direct access to you. I am talking about those that you call your family. So don't forget, I told you, number one approach to the right attitude is in the home, please be approachable. Number two, give room for errors. Man, you're also not perfect. Nobody is. The people that live with you are bound to make mistakes. And when they make the mistakes and they are remorseful about it, just accept and admit that it's just an error, just like you made it. Why would you be mad at your wife that tried to cook for you and she burnt the food? Why would you be mad at things like that? You think she decided to burn the food for nothing? No, she did not decide to burn the food. She burned the food out of mistakes. And you need to understand that mistakes happen. Okay, they try to wash your clothes. They try to do your laundry for you. Or in this case, she tried to do your laundry for you. And one of the shirts, mixed up with another color. And you want to tear down the whole house because of that. Don't look at the problem. Look at the fact that she even made an attempt to help. She made an attempt to assist. And in so doing, an accident happened. Let it go. Let it go. The right attitude should tell you that people make mistakes. And fortunately, you're part of people. If you make mistakes, allow them to make their mistakes. When they make their mistakes, then you can understand and there's no reason to fight. If you were in those shoes yourself, many men have put food on fire and they slept off. Many houses have been raised by fire because of careless mistakes of men. We all make mistakes. Don't dwell on the mistake that your wife has made and you're now using it to hurt or taunt her. No, that's not right. Don't forget, I also told you, be approachable. It is just what the right king will do. The right king has an open door policy. You're the king of your house. Nobody is struggling that position with you, but you must be approachable. I will give you one more point before I open up the phone lines. And tonight, I just want to ask us to please call in. There's so many people that want to hear what we have to say. I mean, you may not agree with me. Call in and say it. You have your own point. Call in and say it. If there's anything you think we should do, call in and say it. A lot of ladies are frustrated because the man has a wrong attitude. Some of the men, they even greet you, you don't answer. Come on, man. What you got? What is it that you have that is making you to be so big and braggy? Look, you're still human at the end of the day. And if she's talking to you, if she's approaching you, please calm down. Give the listening ears. You got to hear what they've got to say. Otherwise, there would always be a problem in the home. Never be too much in a hurry, Mr. Man. This is one major attribute of a man that has a bad attitude. Always in a hurry. Always in a hurry. You're hurrying to get out of the house, and when you come back, you're hurrying to go to bed. There's actually no time for discussion. You're always in a hurry. You're always late. You're always late for work, always late for the club, always late for everything. And so your family members can't even talk to you. That is not a good attitude. The right attitude is you make time for those that you love. You have to spare that time. If you don't have the time, create the time. Because if your home does not work, it is going to affect every other thing that you're doing. And if it does not work, it will lead from problem to problems, and some of those problems could now be physical. And when it gets physical, someone is hitting someone, either it becomes a police case or someone is dying in the name of that. No, that's not right. We have to have the right approach. When you live with someone, it is very essential that you bring up the best of your attitude. Whether you call that person your children, or call that person your wife, or call that person your partner, you must always have the right attitude. It is only in so doing that you will understand yourself. Don't be too harsh on people. I have watched bosses in some places talk, and you are telling them, I didn't hear what you said. Oh, that's your business if you didn't hear. No, don't do that in your own house. Be the loving husband that they taught you were. Calm down, relax, discuss more on a friendly note. Don't make it too hard all the time. I'm going to be opening up the phone lines right now because I want us to have it as a discussion. We're looking at attitude, all right, your biggest asset. But tonight, we're looking at it from the angle of the man. All right, 346-426-5650. 346-426-5650. Or 336-456-3800. 336-456-3800. The phone lines are open right now, and you could decide to call in. So please do call in and let's hear your take on this. Now, ladies, what kind of attribute or what kind of attitudes have you seen from your man that you think, no, this is not the right attitude? Can you tell me? Just call in. Guys, how are you trying hard? Now, let's even mention some of the problems that ladies go through every day. And this is a bit on the, how do I put it now? It's simple, it's dirty, but it has caused a lot of quarrels in the house. Now, the way the gentlemen use the bathroom, I am sorry to say, we need to take a better approach at it. If you don't have the right attitude of cleaning the bathroom after you, those are the things that will cause problem. Now, she has seen that you messed up the bathroom, and all she did was either hiss or spoke out of anger. Look at the way you left the bathroom. Then the next thing is, oh, you spoke with me that way. You spoke to me that way. Little things are the things that cause the big problems. If you're old enough to use the bathroom, you should be old enough to clean it after you. Did you hear what I said? If you're old enough to use the bathroom by yourself, you should be old enough to clean it after you by yourself. And that is the right attitude. The right attitude is when you know that you're not living alone. You're not in your own world all by yourself. I've wondered severally why a man would get out of his own bed and he wouldn't even be able to make his own bed. Now, I'm only telling some of the things that frustrate the ladies. And usually when they want to talk back, the ladies, one of these days, we're going to talk about the way they talk, all right? I mean, they're special species when it comes to the way they talk. But then something led to them saying the things that they are saying. And so if you, as a fully grown man, would stand up from your own bed and you cannot make your own bed. And when she complained, you are mad. Why would you be mad? She didn't complain because you made the bed. She complained because you stood up from your own bed and you couldn't make it. Go back and make your bed. That's the truth. Of course, if you can employ servants to do all those things, fine. I mean, that's okay. But when both of you are sharing things, everybody must try as much as possible to take care of what they have to take care of so that the other party is comfortable and there's less to complain about. The more we do not fix, the more there is to complain about. Guess what now? The more there is to complain about, the more likely there will be quarrel. And these quarrels sometimes could sadly lead to physical combat. And the physical combat could sadly lead to somebody either losing a part of the body or losing their own lives. I know of a lady that has one eye today. And that's the truth. I mean, it's sad because her image just came into my memory now. It was just a simple argument over bathroom. And the man that had his toothbrush, out of anger, he said he did not have the intention. Out of anger, stabbed her with the toothbrush right inside her eye socket. And she got blind in one eye. It was just a matter of bathroom. If he had cleaned the bathroom, if he just cleaned a little after him, the toothbrush wouldn't have gone into the eye of the lady. Until today, she couldn't get to buy the eye that got blinded. Listen, bad attitude will always lead to big problems. And we can avoid it. One of the best attitudes that you can put up as a man. Can I say it? One of the best attitudes that you can put up as a man is just smile a lot. When you smile a lot, you become approachable. You look better. You look more handsome. You look so calm that nobody is scared of you. Stop frowning. When you frown, you look a bit ugly. So if you smiled a lot, your partner plays with you a lot, she knows the tension is not tensed. But when you come on with that frowning attitude, the tension is already the environment is already so tensed. And at the end of the day, a fight could break out. Do not purposely tense up the atmosphere. Make it a relaxed one by smiling a lot. The more you smile, the better for you. My phone lines are open and I'll be expecting your callings right now so that I can hear from you. I have a lot to say, but no. And I know you're enjoying the program, but the wisdom is not entirely with me. A lot of wisdom are on your side as well. Let's share. I want to hear from you. I want to learn from you. What are the attitudes that you're expecting from the men? What are the things that they do? I've mentioned the bathroom thing. What other things do they do that you really don't like? I've mentioned making their own bed. Ladies, I'm speaking on your behalf tonight, and I want you to call. As a man, you can also call. What are the attitudes that you're expecting of them? What do you want them to do? What is it that they don't do? You understand? So let's talk about all these things so that we can trash it all out. Another attitude that I want to mention while I wait on the call. Listen, people living together are meant to help themselves. If you as a man, I'm talking to the men tonight, okay? If you as a man can get to this level of helping your wife, wow, honestly, it should be a sweet home. Listen, I will say it anywhere. No matter how rich you are, no matter how powerful you are, the things you may not do in the presence of your subordinates, the things you may not even want to do in presence of your children, even though I want you to do so that they can learn, do them in the presence of your wife. You are very rich. I know. You're very together. You're just up to date, but you can still vacuum. You can still pick the vacuum cleaner and at least vacuum your own bedroom. Do you know how much message you're sending to your wife when you do such a thing? It is just the right attitude. It's many things we don't do. It's not out of laziness. No, you're strong enough to do it. But the attitude that, no, I'm a man, I shouldn't vacuum the floor. No, where did you read it that men shouldn't vacuum the floor? You met dirty trays in the sink. Before you complain, why don't you wash it as a man? All this right attitude will always give birth to other positive attitudes. But when you neglect the right things you're meant to be doing at the home and focus on tensed atmosphere, eventually she's not enjoying it. You are certainly not enjoying it. I'm going to dwell a little more on helping and assisting the lady. This is the truth. Over the years, I don't know who taught us, but we have this impression that the lady should work more. She should do more jobs. She should carry out more chores in the house. I don't know where we got that from, but that's probably not true. You as a man, one of the best attitudes you can show to your woman is to surprise her even before she got back from work. You know what you can do? Do the dishes, mop the floor if you have to, vacuum the floor if you have to, make the bed, and guess what? Cook something for her. Yes, let her come home. See, all these things are the ways of wowing people around us. There is nothing, every time you hear the word wow, that means you've done something impressive. When last did your wife come home to say wow? When last? When last? And if you're going to talk, you say, yes, I'm the one looking for the money. I'm the one fending for the money. No, the money can't buy everything. The money can't really guarantee you happiness. It's not about money right now. It's about being useful. It's about having the right approach. It's about having the right attitude. Your attitude is your biggest asset. It's all you can take to the bank. Money is useless in some instances. Believe me, I am telling you honestly. It is good to have money, but don't dwell on it. Dwell on the right attitude. Surprise your woman. Come on, man. You're a man. I know. Nobody can take that away from you. She knows you're the man. But let her open the door and say, wow. Wow, because everywhere is clean. Wow, because she's even meeting you sweating it out by working, and don't leave everything to her. That's a bad attitude. Don't forget, my phone lines are open, and I'm expecting you to call in 346-426-5650. I'll say that again, 346-426-5650 or 336-456-3800. Call in and let's discuss tonight. Usually, people try to wait for who's going to be the first. No. Please call in Miriam, Felicia, Prince. I haven't heard from you in a while. Ben, Julius, all those other people. Please call in. My brother from New York, call in. All right, and let's have this discussion tonight. I will be here with it on you. So many other things that we still need to talk about, but I just want to hear from you. What are those attitudes that you see, or what are the attitudes that you're expecting from the man that can make the house better? I have mentioned quite a number of things. You must help. You must laugh a lot. You understand? Find a way to laugh a lot. Listen, as long as we're living, there would always be problems anyway. That's the truth. If there's anything I know, I really love to do it. Look, regardless, I'm a happy person. Yes, regardless of whatever it is. Of course, I've got my moments that I probably will shed a tear or two, but that will never take my happiness from me. It is just one of the biggest assets I've got. And I want all of us to have this attitude. Just be happy. Why? No reason. Honestly, no reason. Every day you wake up, there are 1,001 reasons for you not to be happy. But focus on one reason why you should be happy. Focus on it and smile all day long. So I do expect you to approach your partner in a better way, in a more humane way, in a way that they feel comfortable. When you're too harsh or you're too hurt, they run from you. They make blunders. They speak to you in a way that you really did not want. It will always bring up a lot of problems eventually. Many problems we can't handle when they come. It is better the problems don't come. And the best way that the problems will not come is when you have the right attitude as a man. The right attitude is not when you're suspecting your wife. That's one of the worst attitudes that you can have. You're just, though you have no clue, though you have no evidence, though you have no reason, you're just suspecting her. Why? Because she's too beautiful. And you're assuming that some other people are giving her attention outside. And it's making you to act to her in a funny way. All this is, now, over time that we have studied domestic violence, all these points I'm giving you usually are the things that would always lead to physical battle between a man and his wife. And all these things I'm talking about are the things I want us to watch out for, so that we will not be part of those people. Domestic violence is real. They don't just come. Some things build up to it. One of the worst things you can do to your partner is to keep suspecting. Give them benefit of the doubt. Let them enjoy their lives. I am not saying you should indulge bad stuff. No. But don't be on their tail. Some of you are doing very funny things. People call me outside the program and tell me what they are going through. And now, God, a lady told me that her husband got a phone in the middle of the night, went to the bathroom. Not only did he open, forwarded virtually everything, because there was no time to read, forwarded everything to his own phone so that he can read. Do you need all that? When you live with someone that feels that she's not trusted, you will never enjoy that home, because she knows that she's not trusted anyway. So the right attitude all the time will make you do all the things that you're meant to do. If all of us can have the right attitude, then probably there'll be less and less of domestic violence. I'm about to go on a quick break, and I want you to please get ready. All right, I want to hear from you immediately after my break. But above all, to destroy domestic violence totally, we must fix our attitude all the time. I am speaking to the men tonight, and I want you to watch this program with a smile, because that is one of the best attitudes that you can give anybody. This is Sharing Life Matters with Eshman, and I'll see you at the other side of the divide.
Being number one in authentic African cuisine has made us not to stop dishing out the best to our customers. Check out some of our delicacies in African food today. We also cater for both indoor and outdoor parties. Finger Licking Restaurant 2.0. Check our all-day coffee tea spots are open on Sunday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday to Thursday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturdays 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. We deliver with Uber Eats, DoorDash, and Drop Off. Finger Licking 2.0, 9817A, Boston Street, Houston, Texas, 77036. Telephone 713-270-7070. Come for an authentic African cuisine.
Mama, it's about time for so sweet bread. Since I had my first bite, it's all I've been thinking about. And I can't wait to have a taste of so sweet cakes too. That bread that she deserves.
So Sweet Bakery, your one-stop spot for your hygienically prepared, nutritious fresh bread and pastries, ranging from African, continental, and of course, a touch of the Caribbean. See, talk about that real soft, fresh agege bread, white bread, coconut bread, wheat bread, special sardine roll, cinnamon raisin, fluffy delicious cakes, plus our special tea and coffee. And here's a little secret. You can also order the one and only agri beans to complement So Sweet Bread. They two together, it be like 5 and 6. Make a stop at 3823 Synod Road, 77082 Suite B, Houston, Texas. Or call 713-264-9957. Soul Sweet Bakery, bringing you the best pastries. No be lie, Soul Sweet bread, they butter the soul. Plus, it dey enter medulla. Wella.
Need to get somewhere fast and at a reasonable price? You need Tigo. You can be confident your driver will be courteous and professional. Tigo is super budget friendly, even for students and low-income workers. Tigo is convenient. Book your ride, pay, and tip your driver all in the app. Tigo, the ride-sharing company with a difference. Download the Tigo app today at Google Play or the Apple Store.
Welcome. This is God's Glory Enterprises, where you get goods in both wholesales and retails. Gari, elubo, egusi, ubiabata. Snails, ulinkuli, ugi baba, both white and yellow. Shredded stockfish, iruwuru, and many more. God's Glory Enterprises, 17130, Bishna Street, Suite 8, Houston, Texas, 77083. Open from 10:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. daily. Telephone 713-501-4910. Check out our clothing and cosmetics items, which is also at cheaper rate. God's Glory Enterprises, your neighbor African foods and clothing depots.
Jesus, 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 there is no other name.
Hello everyone, an amazing joint is here with different African dishes. Amala bula, iyan legusi, semo and okra, suya, grilled fish, eforiro, jollof rice, plus different kind of swallow and soup. Amala joint, a very great arena to meet and discuss with your loved ones, business meeting, dating meeting, and all kinds of meeting. Amala joint. Order now through Grubhub, Uber Eats, and DoorDash. 281-721-2982. Amala Joint 6271 Highway 6 South, Houston, Texas 77083. Amala Joint, the best joints to eat the best African food. Amala Joint.
Welcome back. Now, this is Sharing Life Matters with Eshman, and it's always good to know that you're there. All right, somebody asked me a question while we were on break, and, people prefer sometimes to text. Please, I just want you to call it. And the question is, are guys allowed to change diapers? Babies' diapers. Let's say you have a newborn baby and or a toddler that is still using diapers. Are guys allowed to? I wish the guys could call in and tell me whether it is what they can do or what they cannot do. But if I must give you my own opinion, since I'm still waiting on your calls, if I must give you my own opinion, it is very simple. And I hate to force my opinion on you, but this is my natural me. The reality is that there is nothing in the house that a guy should not do, including cooking. Yes, you don't know how to cook, learn it. Make the mistakes. After you have tried like 10 times, you will get it right. Now, so if there is need to change diapers and the woman is busy, do you want to leave your child in that mess for a while? No. Guy, take the baby to the bathroom and change the diapers. You are the father. You called for the baby together, both of you. So if both of you are living together and this is your child, please, there is no rule. At least it is not written anywhere that you as a man cannot change the diapers. The more you help the woman, the better the house is. Normally, any right-thinking woman will know that you've gone out of your way when you've done all these things that I've listed. And ideally, they should appreciate, sincerely, because the society already puts them at the disadvantaged side. The society has permitted that the man is excused in some things. So when the man is doing those things, they're really encouraged and they're happy. And that is the right attitude. The right attitude is what tells you if the baby is crying in the middle of the night, don't tell the wife to take her baby somewhere else. It is your baby. If you woke up first, come on, carry the baby and pamper the baby. Yes, it does not make you less of a man. It makes you a real man. Your job is not just to look for money alone. Your job is to assist in the house. That's why you're stronger, by the way. And so, why would you, I mean, we've heard this before, particularly people sharing only one room. And because the baby is crying, you're asking the mother to take the baby and go. You want to sleep. Is it that she shouldn't sleep as well? Is she not human? She's also human, and she deserves some rest and some sleep as well. Those of you watching me on Facebook and on YouTube, don't forget to share this program. Listen, I just want to contribute my quota. I just want homes to be happy. I just want families to live right. I just want families to live well. I just want good stuff to happen to homes. And that is why I do this program. And you and I must take it upon ourselves to spread it so that more people will hear these things and people will do better and live better. But when they don't hear, they don't even know. Some guys don't even know they're doing wrong stuff. When a guy has messed up, now, I don't mean to gore you, but a guy that pees on the toilet seat and does not know that he needed to clean it. I mean, that's not only embarrassing, that's dirty, and that is with a very wrong attitude. We cannot just put the woman on the bad side all the time. Sometimes, I will give you a present if you can tell me you're doing that. Sometimes, as the man of the house, your baby is crying, quickly carry the baby out so that the baby does not disturb the woman that is sleeping. She's been breastfeeding all day. She's been working all day. She's been carrying the baby all day. She's been strolling with the baby all day. Now, the night the baby is crying and you're pushing her. No, that's unfair. You carry the baby, except if she really has to breastfeed. Otherwise, go and pick the breast milk that she has expressed and feed the baby from somewhere that the noise of the baby will not disturb the woman. That's how to be a man. Yes, that's how to be a man. You're not a man because you can give birth to children. Anybody can do that. That's not the definition of a man. You're not a man because you have an array of women at your call and at your call and at your disposal. That's not what makes you a man. You're not a man because you got money and you can flaunt it. That's not what makes you a man. You're a man because you have the attitude to help the woman that you have. Come on. Let's talk about it. We're not stopping it here. It is time for the men to actually hear the truth. You can't just come, sit down, stretch your legs, hold the remote or hold your phone and be waiting for your food. Be part of the people preparing the food. If she's preparing it, if all you're going to do is stand there and gist with her, that's a good vibe. You don't have a slave. You're married to this person. She's a human being. If she's working, assist, be there, encourage, be part of it. Don't leave her to just do it. Men are so used to that thing, and from somewhere, is the food ready? What food? I mean, ladies, I'm not encouraging you not to cook for your men, and I know you guys are, ladies, you're really enjoying this tonight, right? Yeah, I see you nodding. I mean, it's okay. So I'm not saying don't cook, but men, I'm talking to you. Be part, assist them as well. That way, they're so encouraged to do a lot of things. Sometimes ask what you can do. There's such a lot in the house that you can do. There's so much. Look up, look down. There's always so much that you can do. And this is what makes you a man. Tonight we'll be talking about attitude. And I want every one of us to go back indoors. Let us go fix the attitude. And when you are coming back, when you're coming out, come out with a smile. She wants to see you smiling. It goes a long way. Sadly, if it is broken, it is broken. And sometimes even when you fake the smile, it's not doing the magic because you've let down the guard. There are some things that you should have done that you didn't do. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe you can still fix it. I want you to believe that you can still fix it. Go back home. Work on the attitude. Help. Do some things that are encouraging. Don't dwell on the past. Don't dwell on the bad stuff. Look, every human being on earth will either make mistakes or do bad stuff. Don't dwell on all those things. Look ahead. Move on. Help. Smile. Assist. Be approachable. Be gentle. Be there. Be available. All these things are the things that encourage. When you wake up tomorrow morning, man, I know you haven't done that in a while. When you wake up tomorrow morning, guess what? You make the bed. Yes, lay the bed. I know you're strong. I know you're good. I know you're gentle. I know you got it all. I know you're the big boss in your office. But make the bed. And I'm sure when your wife sees you making the bed, she probably will know you've been listening to Eshma's program, or you'll be like, oh, wow, what has happened? Do you want something? Yes. Let's all give this Christmas package by changing. Having the right attitude, it goes a long way. It helps the home, it helps the family, it helps the children themselves. When both of you are happy, guess what? Automatically, the children are happy. But when both of you are always at the wrong side all the time, honestly, the children are looking for a way to go out of the house. Tonight has been a good night, even though you've left me all by myself tonight. But I've really enjoyed myself. And I hope you learned a thing or two. Tomorrow we're going to conclude it all on the attitude as well. And I will try and combine both together. It's a good thing that we're reaching out. And I know that people send texts, they reach out. Some even, like I told you, some wanted me to come speak in their church on these issues. Fine, we would always do all these things. I just want to promote the fact that domestic violence shouldn't consume us in this society. Let's all work together, reduce domestic violence as much as possible, but it goes beyond wishing it. We have to take some steps so that we can cure and correct the problems of domestic violence. I have not been the only one at the studio tonight. Everywhere has been busy. And for you to see my face and hear my voice, certainly some people are doing some work behind the camera. Georgina Bracco has been a wonderful person on the console and on the camera, pressing the right buttons all the time. Thank you, Georgina, for such a wonderful job. Bukola Sarah is in the house tonight, organizing things as usual and making sure that everything just goes well. Thank you, Bukola Sarah, for the wonderful work that you do. Ehiko Wecho is my editor, my PA, my dresser, everything. Thank you very much for being such a good person as well. Now, I'm about to close and a call is coming in. I can't pick that call tonight. The caller, I'm sorry, my time is gone. I won't be able to pick the call, but I promise you tomorrow, okay. My director said I could quickly pick. Good evening, this is Shine Life Matters with Eshman.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, who am I speaking with and where are you calling from?
This is Deroju.
All right, Deroju, I hope you've been enjoying what we have been talking about.
You're a bit partial. You didn't talk about man. You're just talking about woman, making woman happy alone. Why?
Yesterday, if you listened yesterday, I talked about making the man happy. Today is making the woman happy. And tomorrow we will combine it together. So, Deroju, I will beg you to please watch tomorrow, and I certainly will discuss yours tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. Please do call in tomorrow, and I'll be looking forward to hearing from you. Thank you very much, and have a good night. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is where I'm going to be hanging it up tonight. Tomorrow when we meet again, there will be good news in our mouth. This is hoping that you have good things to share, and this is hoping that your family enjoys the goodness that the world has to bring. This is Sharing Life Matters with Eshman, and I'll see you at the other side of the divide.
Discover the uniqueness in the entertainment industry. African Broadcasting Network, ABN, is now the pace setter in the industry. Do you want to advertise your product and services? Count on us. We will do it much more than your expectations. African Broadcasting Network, ABN, will deliver quick and prompt services. Our quality and clarity stands us out when it comes to delivering quality broadcasting. Our staffs are hardworking and versatile in the specific field of office. Our environment is so conducive and we are open to all. We also give advice on how to run your business profitably. African Broadcasting Network is situated at
10039 Bisonet Street, Suite 338, Houston, Texas 77036. Telephone 346-426-5650 or 832-490-8203.
Website www.abntvnetwork.com. ABN celebrates